Right. Yo, what's up, Merc? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? How have I got a TV remote? Let's see this chart. I mean, the only other option could be up here. But we need to see how it reacts here first because we're still bearish. Yeah, we did touch here, which is fine, but this should be a retest. And then previous sales. Where you from? UK, mate, UK. Let me check the 1H. To the pip. See this zone? These two, this is what we're reacting off. That's what we're reacting off. Okay, so I'm currently on the charts right now, and as you can see, we're waiting for the touch here, previous high low touch, and then it wick sells back down to at least the 310. This shit does sound weird. Okay, that's way better. That's way better. As you can see, I'm in the cells. What are we on? £430, not much. New York's opened 20 minutes ago, so we're just waiting out. Ideally, we want to see some bigger rejection come in within the next 10 minutes down to the downside. Hopefully faking buys right now. Previous low high, this hasn't been touched, which is the 3280. So we still have the 3280 zone near here, which hasn't been touched. And then the wick is all the way down at the bottom, which is the 3260. So that's what we're aiming for, which is all the way down here. Would be an insane trade if it comes off. Has potential. I mean, this broke, touch, max retest. Again, 3357, but we'll have to see how this reacts off. This is an important, 1H/15 minutes. We're expecting this to obviously, touch and then continue to break further lows to at least retest the previous lower high, which is the 3310 here. So we're expecting it to touch at least there as well. So fingers crossed. I mean, this is part of trading. We're in the trade. We hold. We'll see how it plays out. What's good? What's good? Yeah, I mean, this is the previous sell candle and we've already touched. We respected here too. So the next sell zone's here. to continue back bearish, just to retest the previous lower highs. You're expecting this area to touch at least once. I mean, I know you've seen this touch, which I did call, and then we caught these buys up. We actually caught this trade, funny enough. However, the issue is with this trade is that was just a break and retest because we broke these lows. So you're looking at the trade and you're thinking, okay, all right, we break and retest. Let's see how we react here. Obviously, this is previous zones. So we're going to see rejection because of these lower highs, these highs, sorry. This is like a liquidity zone. And now you're just waiting for price to touch, grab liquidity, and obviously move to the downside. To at least there, innit? Technically, we've not touched the 3330.50, which is there. So technically, we want to touch here before it even selling. So let's see. I mean, we could see it touch the higher, lower high here. 3336. So. But that would only touch if we broke further below here. I'm gonna get my dog in. That dog is so annoying. Such a little shit. It's 100% selling, so I'm not even stressed. It's 100% selling, boys. I'm gonna do a fucking breakdown video whilst I'm here. How's it going, boys? Again, unbelievable scenes today in the VIP, in the free group, which I'll show, link in the bio. But let's just talk about, let me see if I can get this up quick. Screen record. Fuck, I'm very unprepared. I'm very unprepared, sorry boys. Anyway, today we secured 240 pips, 150 pips, which were these sells here. Again, you're looking at previous lower highs, the 3250. We pushed above, collected liquidity at the 3365. Previous high, lower high news, touch. So then we sold off. We retested the previous zone here, which is that 3296. Perfect impulse, we caught those buys. And then when you're looking at the trade itself, you're going, right, we have this channel, we have this channel, and we still need to touch these lows down here. So where can we react off bearish wise? We sold, breakthrough, and this breakthrough of channel means, okay, right, so now this is the next channel. You got the previous highs, touch, retest, wicked out the previous sellers here, which is this high, that's the retest area, wicked out. Now we're seeing sells happen. We see gold pull back, then push back up here. Again, another retest area, which is just here. So now we're thinking, okay, big sells. So the previous wick, we touched here. So this is why we need to understand that even though we're selling, price is going to pull back to the previous high, lower high for a liquidity grab slash. Fuck! Can't see. Fuck's sake. I fucked it. Let me repeat that. Previous lower highs were the 3250, previous highs at the 3296. You see price push up. Previous on this is the 1H, by the way. This was the news gap in the market. So high, lower high. Continues bearish because we touched up, retested, sold off, all the way back down to the old channel on the 3296. Meaning we need to now grab liquidity. We found liquidity at the previous high body, which is this wick, taking out all of the old sellers here. So now we're still bearish because we've just wicked out. So when you're looking at this channel where we've caught all of the profit over the last 2 days, the wick at the top was respecting the body for now a bearish downtrend. So after we see it retest here, we're going to sort to see some liquidity like this and then price push further down. To get the angle and the area of the price, you're looking at the previous high, lower high. You're looking at when it sells, the retest zone on this wick, previous body of the wick, and then sell off. And the previous wick of that body, the lower high hasn't been retested yet, which is our entries right now on that 3330 area. Again, we have not retested these lows. So even though we saw a retest here, that's a 3,300 wick out. That's also a good area for liquidity to be grabbed. But that does not define that we cannot sell off down to the previous lower high body or even the previous lower highs down here, which is that 3260 area before going on again. Because if you understand how gold moves, we've touched the lows, we've retested the news high, lower high, sorry, which is this channel now. So we're still in this channel, we've not broken out the channel, and we need to retest to tap out all of these buyers here. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Again, gold did it here too on the left side. When you see, we wicked the 3250 area, pulled all the way up, but what happened? We retested the previous lower high around this area, and then we have yet to retest. So you kind of get confirmation that there's going to be some sort of retest potentially happening. We pray anyway, we hope so. Which is why you're still selling on this market. And another confirmation why these are fake buys is, yes, you're touching the previous bodies here to grab liquidity from the previous highs to the lower highs, this zone. Yeah, the actual retest would be down at this level here, the lower high at the 3310, which we're still yet to get. So we could go to 3310 and then buy. But because I'm not stupid, I believe that we're going to fully retest gold again and then wick out, because we were in these buys. Imagine if you're still holding for the all-time high. No, it's going to hit. No, it's going to hit. No, it's not. We're taking you out, you bitch. You know what I mean? So that's why you're still like in a bearish downtrend. And you're aiming for like the previous lower high here, because after this lower high we spiked up. Let me delete this. After this lower high we spiked, so you're looking to wick this lower high, which is the ultimate retest for them buys. And then if we break below, then we're going to still short past the 3250 level to potentially the 3213, but we hope that does not happen. Sometimes you've got to get on your knees, I'm telling you boys. But that is the overall analysis for this sell. As I said, we're still bearish, but this is a retest, which is expected because it's a liquidity retest. And my delivery is around the corner, so I've got to go, boys. But hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and get learning. Fuck the start up, but finish strong, which is the main thing. I do not mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I have got no idea what you said, Brandon. I can't see your messages. I didn't even have to chat up. All I know is that you said something about the weekly time frame or something. I can only see half a screen. But yeah, now I just wait. I've got to get the door. But I'm going to end the stream. That was the weekly. That was a little breakdown there for everyone. And I'm going to upload it onto YouTube very soon.